Hello and welcome to Stand Stake with me. Standing stake is the power source behind the internal Kung Fu and Tai Chi movements you saw just now in the montage. It's also great for your posture and is something I use when I'm feeling a bit stiff, maybe after a long bike ride or a while spent on the computer. This exercise is crucial, but it's also a bit of a challenge. So that's why I'm making this series. We start off small, work up bit by bit, increasing the length of time we stand for and increasing the depth of the tuition, just like I do with my students in London. Last time we stood stake for 5 minutes. This time we're going to stand stake for 7 minutes. So let's look at some things we want to be considering during our standing meditation today. So standing stake starts from your Tai Chi stance. You've got your feet shoulder width apart, pointing straight forward. Bend the knees a little bit to allow the hips to relax down. Pull up from the top of the head, relax the shoulders and relax the chest. You want to make sure that your knees don't extend beyond your toes and that you're not thrusting the pelvis under, but just allowing it to relax. Let's have a little look from the side. Bend the knees a little, but not too much. Relax the pelvis down, pull up from the top of the head, relax the shoulders and relax the chest. To stand stake, you're in your Tai Chi stance with the arms out in a circle around chest height to shoulder height. Now when I say round, it's not a dead circle as drawn with a compass, but it feels round. It's a circle that goes through the body and connects between the hands. So in order to get the feeling of the circle going through the body, you need to relax your chest. So how do you do that? Well, let's have a look at how most people stand normally. You're thrusting the chest out, we'll do it. Yeah, you just want to relax and soften the chest here. So I'm not thrusting back like that with my chest still hard. I'm not thrusting forward, I'm not thrusting back, I just soften it, I just relax it. And that feeling when you manage to do that is like the chest, the tension in the chest drops down into the belly. So something you can try for that may help is you can put one hand over the other hand on your chest, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you just imagine underneath your hand just melting, softening, giving way. So you can try that at home. One other thing to consider in terms of the shoulders is that we all have a bit of an unconscious tendency to keep our shoulders up around our ears like this. So you just have to consider that every so often, check your shoulders, see if they can relax some more. So I'll show you how this looks from the side. Here I've got my shoulders up here like this, and now I'm just going to relax them on an out breath, like so. Some of you may have noticed there that I not only relaxed my shoulders, I also relaxed my hips. Your shoulders need to have somewhere to sink and fall down into, which is why relaxing the hips is a big part of this as well. That's something we're going to look at in the next lesson. Now let's go and do some preparatory exercises for getting into standing stake. We're going to do some deep breathing exercises. So with one hand on the lower belly and one hand on the chest. Breathing in and out through the nose. You breathe in and the belly goes large, and breathing out and the belly goes flat. Breathe in and the belly goes large. Breathe out and the belly goes flat. When I breathe in and the belly goes large, I can feel it's the hand on my belly moving rather than the hand on my chest. Breathing in and out through the nose. Don't hold the breath or force it. There's no pauses in it. You just naturally let it get slower and deeper. Breathing in and the belly goes large. Breathing out and the belly goes flat. Now you're going to let the hands fall to the sides. Keep on doing the same breathing style. But this time when you breathe in, belly goes large, balloon inflates and the arms go out. Breathing out, belly goes flat, balloon deflates and the arms come in. Breathing in, belly goes large, balloon inflates, arms go out. Breathing out, belly goes flat, balloon deflates, arms come in. Here you're looking for a feeling of being moved by the breath rather than the shoulder muscles. When you find it, it's quite light and floaty, and there's a few things you can do to help you find that sensation. Keep space underneath the armpits, enough room to hold an egg, hollow in the center of the palms, fingers extended as though you've got beams of light shooting out of them. And in your Tai Chi stance, breathing in, belly goes large, balloon inflates, arms go out. Breathing out, belly goes flat, balloon deflates, arms come in. Breathing in, belly goes large, balloon inflates, arms go out. Breathing out, belly goes flat, balloon deflates, arms come in. From here, I'm going to bring the hands in and then look at a way of going into standing stake. So I breathe in and it's like my breath lifts my upper arms, and then breathing out, my forearms come up, over and settle into place as my body sinks. One more time, breathing in, lifts the upper arms, and breathing out, forearms come up, over and through. Let's have a look from the side. When I breathe in, It feels like the breath actually expands through the back, picking up my arms with it. And then when I breathe out, I'm sinking down into my stance. Do be careful that your knees don't extend beyond your toes, of course. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Let's do this a couple more times from the front. Breathing in, just let the forearms kind of hang, and then breathing out, sit down into it. And again. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now you know how to go into standing stake. Let's go do that 7-minute stand. Breathing in, lifts the upper arms, breathing out, forearms come up, over, and you sit down into it. So we are going to stick with this now. Let me just briefly remind you of the points to consider while you're standing. First of all, the weight wants to be evenly distributed between the left and right foot and the front and back of the feet. When you're starting out, the weight is even all over. On top of that, you're looking for a circle running where the arms are, through the body, through the hands, and you're trying to relax the chest. Just let it relax, open, drop down into the belly. And keeping an eye out that your shoulders don't wind up around your ears. Just check in on them every so often, and with an outwards breath, see if you can relax them further. Okay, I'm going to stand with you quietly for the rest of the session. And bringing the hands down to over dantian, rubbing 9 circles clockwise. And 9 circles anti-clockwise. Hands on the lower back, 9 circles in, followed by 9 circles out. Then you're covering the ears with the palms and tapping the back of the head 24 times, then massaging the ears like this. If you've washed your hands recently, so you're going to rub your hands together anyway. And if you've washed your hands recently, then you can rub your face. If not, then just massage the air in front of it. Do this a few times. Now generating some heat between your hands. Place them over the eyes, breathing in and out until you feel the heat from your hands entering your eyeballs. Eyes are closed and relaxed. Now let the hands fall to the sides. Swinging arms, hitting dantian at the front and the lower belly and the corresponding point on the back. Then make the hands into firm cups, massaging up and across. And going down the legs, with the arms just heavy, falling against the legs. Finish off with a shake. I hope you enjoyed your standing state today and that you found some enjoyable sensations within it. I'm going to troubleshoot a couple of commonly occurring problems that happen when you start out standing state. The first one is tension across the top of the shoulders here. So this can occur for a few reasons. One is if you're leaning forward like this, forward from the hips right here, tension can accumulate in the shoulders, so watch out you're not doing that. Another one can be just you've let the shoulders creep up around the ears without realizing it, so try and take a breath and relax down. Some people may find they get a bit of pain or tension in between the shoulder blades here. For that, try and make sure you're not leaning back from the middle of the upper back like this. We've talked about creating a circle today and trying to relax the chest and sink it down. If that's something you're having difficulty doing, you can try relaxing the solar plexus just here and the diaphragm around here. See if you can soften that, and then maybe you might find it a bit easier for the chest to relax. Another thing for more experienced students to consider is the possibility of relaxing the shoulders into the hips, into the ground. This involves relaxing the hips, which is a topic all of itself that we'll be looking at next time. Thank you for coming and standing state with me today, and congratulations on managing 7 minutes. If you needed to shake out at any point, that's fine, it's natural. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can just keep one arm up in the standing stake position and use the other one to check your back and try and correct your posture that way to alleviate any tension. Next time, we're going to be standing stake for 10 minutes and we're going to be looking at how to relax the hips. I recommend between now and then you do standing stake for 7 minutes at least 5 times. So just carve out a bit of time, press play and stand stake with me. Well, until next time, thanks for watching.